I've been most impressed with lately are actually the some of the ladies. We have women in our gym that like they run circles around me. It's so impressive. It's
Yeah.
really cool. Yeah, I think one of the key elements that I'd like to highlight, and I think we need to make a point of, is that when people hear how elite you are, they don't imagine themselves on the same mat. And what's really neat about this place and the experience I've had is like when I talk to my friends and they first of all think I'm crazy that I've been doing martial arts for such a long time, and man, you're getting old, you're almost 50 years old, you're still doing martial arts, when are you going to quit that? I'm like, I'm thinking somewhere in the 90 range. Like, I think I can do martial arts at least for another 30 years for sure.
Yeah, that's the goal.
It's totally the goal. And the thing is, it's an awful lot of fun. And with the quality of people that we have, like most of the people are more like me than like Dante. The truth is that a pretty typical guy is probably a little bit above average in his, desire to get better at things. And he wants to stay healthy and he wants to be fit. And sometimes it's tough for guys like me to make friends. And so it's neat to have something that you're passionate about, that you can stay healthy with. It's good for you mentally, physically. One of the cool things about Jiu Jitsu is when I walk in there and I get on that mat, I'm thinking of nothing else but Jiu Jitsu. So no matter what's going on at home, what's going on at work,
Yeah,
what's going on with my kids, like none of
sure.
I have to be engaged with that person because that guy is looking to smash me. And it happens enough anyways. I don't need any help with distractions. So I love that. And I think the people that I've been most impressed with lately are actually some of the ladies. We have women in our gym that like they run circles around me. It's so impressive. It's
Yeah.
really cool. So I don't know if you want to speak to that, because it's kind of crazy. You oftentimes would see so many kids, but I see so much good going on, not just with the kids, but with adults, the men, and now starting to see so many women that are so good and so passionate. It's really awesome.
Yeah, so I mean, you kind of said it all right there when you were talking about sometimes people don't see themselves on the same mat as someone who's a professional. And the truth is that my training is not done around you and the students and everybody like that. I'm not coming into class and running the class like a drill sergeant or anything because everybody's got to get ready to compete because I have something coming up. I mean, my training is done competition style. It's done at a completely different time and completely different way. It's handled a completely different way than my classes are structured, or the way that I teach and give jujitsu to people like you, people like the majority of our students. If somebody shows that they want to compete, obviously we have training set up 5 and 6 days a week for that, and different regimens that we go through. So that's not what it's all about. I mean, this is not completely gung-ho for everybody to come in and needs to be a killer. That's not what it's about. Jiu-jitsu has to be about therapy. I don't expect everybody to take jiu-jitsu down the path that I took it, but at the same time, jiu-jitsu is like therapy to me too. And I don't have any stress or worries no matter what's happening in my life when I come in to train, because that's what makes me happy. It's my therapy, and in my eyes, it's the healthiest form of therapy that you could have. You can better yourself mentally and physically. You're not doing any harm to your body. You're becoming healthier and stronger, more fit every time you're in there. It's just a great workout. It's a great mental workout. It's all good things. It's all good things, especially for people like you and I who really do love it and really do have a passion for it. And then over the years, it's been good to see all the different students come in. I mean, the majority of my students are going to have a similar story to somebody like you, somebody who wanted to do martial arts. You've been training for a long time. Some people have been training for a long time in other disciplines. Some people did jujitsu other places. Some people have never trained before. And it's cool that everybody can get together and create a good friendship. We have a great core of students, um, great, friendships that have been made at the gym that wouldn't have been made anywhere else. I mean, these people probably would have never met each other in their lives. One guy who works in Perrysburg, another guy who works out on the Michigan border are going to meet at Jiu Jitsu and become best of friends. It's a very unique experience for those who haven't been part of a team or Jiu Jitsu family like what we have.